Hello, Curious! Taylor Swift was just doing her thing and released a new album a few days ago, and this resulted in rumours about her private life. Many people claim that the artist is already married. Although she is creating new songs and her second album of this year has hit the shelves, in the past months the only thing that people have talked about was her conflict with her former record company and Scooter Braun. There was also drama with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. However, it was not only for professional reasons that she has experienced difficult moments. Her mother was once again diagnosed with cancer, and for all this she was supported by her beloved. Despite the relationship being shrouded in mystery, it seems to be a serious one. How did it all start? Is he the one? Who is Joe? Why is Taylor so private about her feelings all the time? Do you remember the other men she was dating before? There was Harry Styles, Tom Hiddleston, who else? Well, the list is long, so stay with me until the end, but before we continue, don't forget to turn on the notifications and subscribe to our channel. A few days ago, exactly on Thursday, December 10th, Taylor Swift caused a big fuss online when she informed that she was releasing a new album for her 31st birthday. The news spread rapidly across the media around the world. It should be noted that the news was a big surprise to fans, especially since only a few months earlier her other album was released. And although Taylor is famous for her prolific work, no one expected to hear as many as 17 completely new songs this year. The star showed the album cover on Instagram and provided quite an extensive explanation about what prompted her to release the new music. Even before the release, Swift revealed the track list and some important detail relating to the individual songs. And it is here that we will find something that has heated the speculations about her wedding. So you're probably wondering, why the rumors? Well, these emotional theories were aroused by the track Willow, or rather the photograph promoting it online, and all because fans of the singer noticed some wedding styling in it. Both Taylor's Instagram as well as the web started to flood with revelations about the singer's private life. Twitter quickly went crazy as the fans were convinced that she had married Joe Alwyn. Where did this idea come from, and did Taylor actually say the coveted "I do" to her beloved? Well, from the very beginning, their relationship was, and still is, very mysterious. It is in vain to look for the man on her social media, likewise you won't find her on his Instagram. And as it happens in such cases, there is nothing left for fans to do but try to catch the smallest details and signs of their intimacy, their shared life and developing relationship. Hence why, apart from the photo in which Taylor wore a delicate dress which could have been a subtle wedding one, her fans paid attention to the title of the new album. Evermore means forever or eternity, and according to some people, the singer was supposed to tell in an elusive way that she married Joe, with whom she has been together for about 3 years. And if that wasn't enough, after the music video for the aforementioned track dropped, some even began to point out that she could be pregnant. On the night of December 10th to 11th, her 9th studio album was released. As she herself had confessed, Evermore is Folklore's sister album, and for those of you who don't remember, this is the album that she released this summer. If you know Taylor's work, you probably know that in her songs she has manifested feelings, talked about love as well as a broken youthful heart. However, since Joe Alwyn appeared in her life, the artist has not given much detail about her personal life. Therefore, because of a completely unexpected album, fans are sure that this is Swift's way of sharing the joyful news about marriage or pregnancy. What are the chances of them being true? Well, marriage rumors are nothing new. It is well known that their very private relationship has already been taken to the next level some time ago. The rumors about the wedding have been going on around since 2018, but a few months ago they have gained momentum. Allegedly, the star was more than ready to become Joe's wife. Did it actually happen? It is nothing breaking news that artists express what goes on their hearts and souls through music and on-stage performances. Sometimes their costumes and image have a deeper message, such as The Weeknd, who had been appearing for several months with his bruised face. So there were fans who were beginning to worry when they saw the musician, but as it turned out, it was all about promoting the album and a warning about getting behind the wheel having had something to drink. However, sometimes the styled look is not meant to convey any information, and it's just often about looking nice and sticking to an aesthetic. And what about Taylor and her wedding dress? In this case, there is nothing left to do but wait for an official statement from the two lovers if something very important has happened in their lives. And the important thing is that Swift has been happy for a long time. More than once she has had to deal with love and heartbreak. It seemed that for the singer, the way to help mend her broken heart was to write an emotional song about it. Do you remember who was on that song list? Let's now go back in time. The first talked about and the public relationship was with Joe Jonas. Taylor and the member of the Jonas Brothers had dated from July 2008 to October 2008. So yes, very briefly. But those few months were enough for the girl to feel something more for him. But then Jonas broke up with her in a rather brutal way. A 27-second phone call. And of course, Swift sang a song about those events. Then she spent some time with the actor Lucas Till, who is known for his roles in X-Men First Class or Hannah Montana the movie. They were seeing each other for only a few months in 2009 after Lucas played the local neighborhood boy in in her music video for the song You Belong With Me. However, Astill would later go on to say it was a short attempt at dating and that he liked her more as a friend. And now one of her relationships that was widely covered, because who could forget her romance with Taylor Lautner. In 2009, they performed together in the comedy Valentine's Day, and so the love from the hit film also turned into such a thing in their off-screen lives. Although in this case it could be called more of a crush. To prove this relationship, there were many photos of them together on the internet. Very often they were seen together, and where they appeared they aroused great interest. It is not surprising that this was the time when the actor played his role in the Twilight Saga and enjoyed great popularity. The relationship didn't last long, but this time Tay was the one responsible for the breakup, and she wrote it in her song Back to December. An even shorter relationship was that with musician John Mayer. Them dating caused a few people to raise their eyebrows since he was 15 years older than her. They were reportedly an item from December 2009 to February 2010, after which John ended it. Of course, you can hear all about her feelings in the song Dear John. Then she met with 10 years older than her actor Jake Gyllenhaal. They were photographed together on a regular basis, and according to media reports, they were together from October 2010 to March 2011. And so, another song was written, and this time more than one. In the summer of 2012, the singer was seen with Connor Kennedy, grandson of the famous politician. She was criticized for it because of the age difference, where she was 22 and he was 18. The reason for their parting was that difference, as he was not ready for a serious relationship. And I don't think we have to say that there was a song about him too. Yes, curious, we were not exaggerating when we said that she pours her heart into her music and lyrics. Another short relationship in 2012 was with One Direction's Harry Styles. As soon as they appeared in each other's company, their relationship was analysed by the media and fans. They were going on dates, holding hands and kissing, and after a few months they had announced that they were no longer together. From this match there too were many subtle references in the form of music. In 2015, it was Calvin Harris who appeared in Taylor's life, and interestingly, it was one of Miss Swift's longest relationships. They broke up after 15 months, and according to E! News, it was Calvin who ended things, as they were more friends than lovers. And once again, there was no shortage of references in their relationship in the music of both Swift and Harris. After parting with Calvin in June 2016, Taylor quickly found herself in Tom Hiddleston's arms. It was also a much talked about relationship, and one that many accused of being a PR stunt, which ended after about 3 months. And at this point we finished the list of confirmed Taylor Swift relationships. Between these ones, she was also linked to many other men such as Zac Efron, Adam Young, Cord Overstreet, and even Eddie Redmayne. And although she was seen in their company, nothing was ever confirmed. And finally, we come to Joe Alwyn, the actor who has been with the singer the longest. What is worth mentioning is that she has never been so secretive about her relationship. Perhaps after many years of her career, she finally discovered that avoiding the media and avoiding attention is the best way. What do you think is her and Joe's recipe for happiness? It is not really clear when they met, but fans speculate that it was in May 2016 during the Met Gala, which they both attended. When their relationship began, it was also unclear, but Taylor and Joe got together in May 2017 and were first photographed a month later. Already, a source informed The Sun that very serious about each other, and although there was no trace of photos of the two of them together on their social media, it was known that they had lasted and developed their relationship. In May 2018, they published photographs, each one separately and each on their Instagrams, but next to the same cactus, which meant that they had spent their vacations together. In September, Taylor joined Joe during the premiere of The Favourite, in which he acted. During this time, the actor confessed to British Vogue that they realised the reason that their relationship was so successful and allowed them to find happiness was because they were so private. As he concluded, he preferred to talk about work in interviews. And they keep it like this to this day. In fact, sometimes paparazzi manage to catch them together at important events, but they do their best to keep their lives personal. No wonder that Taylor's fans are looking for the smallest detail in this work of art in order to catch some information, if after 3 years together they had taken it to the next level. According to sources, there has been a talk of engagement a long time ago. Do you think that through her new work she wanted to tell the world she is married? But do you actually know who Joe Alwyn is? He is a British actor born on February 21st, 1991 in London. This 29-year-old has a dozen or so roles to his name. Interestingly, according to the information, he tried his skills in acting as a young boy. He took part in a casting call for the role of charming Sam in Love Actually, but Thomas Brodie Sangster swiped that from under his nose. After this, he did not come into the world of acting as a child star, but rather 13 years later as a young adult. The man, however, is not fascinated by the spotlight, and at the moment his Instagram only features 37 pictures. And so curious, do you like Taylor Swift? Do you think that they will be able to build their happiness together for a long time? Did you know that the vocalist has had a very public love life? Which of her past boyfriends is most memorable to you? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, like, share and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you you in the next video.